Hello you gorgeous people of the interwebs, I hope you're having a fan-dabby-dozy day today. Today I've got a bit of a confession. I went to Bicester Village with the lion, did some shopping, and I didn't take you with us. That's right, we went to Bicester Village for the day and, well, I was all ready and prepared to vlog and the lion said, do you really want to vlog? When was the last time you came to Bicester Village and you didn't vlog? And I racked my tiny little brain and thought, it's been 3 years. I've not been to Bicester Village in the last 3 years to do a bit of shopping, and it was something I've been doing for years and years and years without having my phone in my hand and trying to capture things and gather information and stuff like that. I haven't been there and just enjoyed the experience of walking around the stores, walking around the boutiques, chatting to people, having a little drinky poos, stopping for some lunch and not vlogging the lot. I haven't done that and just been able to enjoy it. So I'm afraid I did not do any vlogging this time round. I took the sum total of 4 photos during the whole day. 2 of those were outfit of the day photos, and I will share those with you because things changed, things went south. 2 of them were over lunch. But I did buy something while we were there. If we hit Jimmy Choo, there was a cute little pink bag in there with a really massively embellished crystal buckle, which I really liked, and it was the perfect shade of pink. I was very tempted with that. It was about £700, half price, so I thought I might come back for that. Then we went into Bally. I tried on some mules in Bally. They had a load of the nylon stuff that I was looking at fairly recently online. They had an online sale, so it seems to have gone into the Bicester Village boutique really quite quickly, a quick turnaround. We went into Celine, and in Celine I spotted, well, first off the lion spotted a kind of graffiti style bag, which was really cute, really liked the look of that. And there was also a sort of, kind of a windbreaker, but it was an overhead, it was like a hoodie windbreaker with shorter sleeves and Celine graffitied all over it, which I thought was pretty cool. If it had been any other colour, I would have probably tried it on and I may well have bought it. But I was really shocked because I don't tend to gravitate towards Celine things. There's only one thing that I've seen thus far that I really like, and that is like a little coin pouch, a little key pouch with the Triomphe, is it the Triomphe logo, and Celine printed in front of it. It's a bit leery, it's a bit in your face, and I think that's probably why I quite liked it. If you are new to my channel, then hiya, I am Gwenny and I love luxury in all of its glorious forms. And if you love luxury in all of its glorious forms, get down there, hit subscribe and ring my bell so you don't miss out on any of my luxury based shenanigans. Give the videos you enjoy the thumbs up love, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram. We went to McQueen, obviously. There was a pink jacket in there that I tried on. I really liked it. It was kind of like a rain jacket. The lion did say that when it was done up, it kind of looked a little bit out of proportion on me. And I have since found, as I've been trying to look up pictures of the things I tried on while we were there, because I didn't take any photos of them or any video, I've been trying to look them up online after the event, and it's from the men's collection. So it was this pale pink. It's got a beautiful print on the back in black with McQueen, and just gorgeous, really gorgeous. I was very tempted to buy that, but these were the first sort of 3 or 4 stores that we went into, so I didn't want to peak too soon and spend all my spending cash early doors without going to some other hallowed places. Now, Gucci. It was pretty quiet at Bicester Village. We went the Friday before the King's coronation, and because my mum lives locally, we stayed at hers afterwards. We drove to Bicester Village in the morning and it took 3 hours to get there. We went straight into the shops and then we stopped, we had some lunch, and we went into Gucci after lunch. And I was shocked and surprised because we were able to get into Gucci. And if you've seen any of my Bicester vlogs before, and I'll have a couple of them linked down below, if you've seen any of them before, you have to make an appointment with the concierge to get in there. or you have to go on the digital queue and then you'll get a call up to say you can come and physically queue to get in now. But we just walked straight in. We just walked straight in. I was shocked and surprised. We looked at quite a few things in Gucci. There were a few shoes and things that looked fun. The Lion Gucci designs are quite out there. Some of them are quite sophisticated and staid, and some of them are just like in your face, completely leery. And the Lion was like, "What the?" I was showing him some shoes, going, "What do you think of those ones?" He was like, "I think they are absolutely hideous. What is wrong with people?" We went to Loewe. I was hoping to pick up a QB bag in Loewe, the pink and black one like my friend April has. I'll have her Instagram links down below. You can go and check out her black and pink QB. It's beautiful, and I wanted one when they first came out and I didn't buy it because I was saving up for other things. And why, oh why do we have to make these choices? Can't have everything. Got to prioritise. And it wasn't my priority at the time, and now I'm kind of thinking, I know they had some in there. They had some of the green bum bag and some other stuff, a tote, which I wouldn't have used, so I didn't. So I passed up on those. Bottega had some interesting things. They had one of the chain pouches. I don't like the shape of the actual pouch bag itself on the chain pouch. Looks different to the normal pouch bag. So they didn't have any of the normal pouch bags in there, otherwise I would have bought one because, you know, I want me one of those. Of course we went into Fendi. And I'm going to show you what I bought in Fendi because, yes, I did buy Fendi. But I'm going to show you my outfit of the day. Looking fresh to death. I was wearing my Fendi silk trousers. Oh, yeah. Yeah, your girl. Your girl was wearing her Fendi silk trousers. Your girl was getting a lot of good treatment in boutiques as well, she noticed, and the Lion noticed that you pop in there with some recognisable ready to wear, everyone's on you. Anything we can do for you? So I was feeling fresh, I was feeling relaxed, I was ready to hit a day of shopping. His sun was shining, I had my Gucci sunnies on, all was good with the world. And then it absolutely hammered down with rain, which is not what you want when you're wearing silk trousers. Absolutely hammered down with rain. And of course I'd left my umbrella in the car, didn't I? Because I made the Lion run to one of the little concierge things, and this was like a little flower store, a little concierge thing in the middle of the walkway, in the middle of the village, and ask if there were any umbrellas, because I'd seen a few people with Bicester Village umbrellas, and I thought, I must pick those up from somewhere. Maybe they're dotted around the place. She said, okay, you could buy one. I didn't really want to buy one. Or she had another alternative. She had, she gave the Lion a poncho. So for the rest of our time at Bicester Village, I was walking around with a poncho on, keeping everything underneath the poncho. I was very grateful for this. I still ran between boutiques, went into Fendi. I did buy something in Fendi. I tried on some ready-to-wear in Fendi as well. They had some spring summer 2022 in there. The Bikini Girls collection with all the bright colours, where my that little nano there, boop, boop. That little nano came from that collection, and I loved the colours in it. There were a couple of silk kaftani things that I've tried finding them online, but they weren't runway pieces and I can't find any reference to them. But they're basically a bikini girl, and one of them was in really, really bright colours, like rainbow colours with a kind of pale blue back to it, and the other one was the same image but in browns and creams with a cream back to it. I tried those on. I loved them. Nowhere to wear them. Oh, and the back panel's so see-through. The Lion said, not only can I tell you're wearing black knickers, but I can see where the lace stops on your black knickers. And there's me parading around in the boutique going, oh, look at me, I look really cute in these, I want them all. The other thing I tried on was a denim shirt, and that had the sort of the calligraphy Fendi written all over it, and it was a little bit boxy. It was a short sleeve shirt, but it was quite thick denim fabric, and the lion said, look, I think it looks great on you, but you've got to think, when are you going to wear it? Are you going to wear it as a shirt? Because when the weather's good and you can wear it as a shirt, you're probably going to be too hot in it. Are you going to wear it as a little jacket type thing? I kind of wish I'd bought that, even though the Fendi repeated all over it would have made it quite difficult to pair with other things. I would instinctively want to wear jeans with it and it would have been too much. So I put those down. I tried something on though and it fitted. So let's get into it. Let's stop your blathering, Gwenny, because it's been a while of an intro. I wanted to let you know what we got up to. Fendi box. Is that right? No, it's upside down. It's difficult because the viewfinder's back to front, so back to front and upside down. So guesses what it is, please, in the comment section down below, and come back and find out if you're right. Let's get in. Oh, hold up. Stuff sitting on top. I know what those are. Dust bag number 1. Dust bag number 2. Oh, 2 dust bags. We know what that means, don't we? Yeah. Yes! Your girl has got more sneakers. You spend a lifetime putting off buying designer sneakers because you don't think they're worth the money when all you really wear is sneakers, and then all of a sudden 2 pairs come along at once. Not exactly along at once, but if you watch my Gucci unboxing, you know I've been holding on to those for ages. These are the inset sneakers. They've got this big chunky sole, you know I like me a chunky booty, and they've got the Fendi monogram, the Fendi Zucker print inset into this leather sneaker. So you've got these lines going all around the front of the shoe, and then we've got a cheeky little FF on the front there. Go around, it's smooth round the heel, around the back, and then you've got Fendi Roma. You've got a cheeky little Fendi Roma debossed on the tongue there. And then other than that, relatively plain. You've got a bit of perforation around the ankle there, but the star of the show is the Fendi Zucker print. The detailing on the bottom is relatively subtle. You're not going to be shouting when you leave footprints everywhere. Footprints in the sand for a stroll along the beach. We've got tiny little FFs on these, the outside of these like little bobbly bits, nubbins on the outside there, but the ones on the inside, they're all completely clear. And then you've just got Fendi Roma, made in Italy. Pretty low key. Pretty low key. The front isn't particularly low key. Now, I wasn't entirely sure of these when I first saw them, but when I tried them on, the lion was like, okay, well, you have to get them. My Colibris, my Fendi Colibris, which are just there, just in shot there. My Fendi Colibris are size 38. They're my actual size, my usual size, and they fit. They did not have a size 38 in these, and I went, no. And she said, I'm sorry, but it is the most popular size, so 38 goes out of everything really quickly. But they do come up quite big, so why don't you try out a 37? Now, I thought, I've got to be careful here. I've got to be careful that I don't end up buying a pair of trainers that are really uncomfortable to wear just because I've got to have them and because I had the opportunity to have them, but they were the wrong size and I was going to go for them. And they fitted. They fitted really well. I was wearing, what socks was I wearing? I was wearing relatively chunky sort of sneaker socks, and they fitted. I ran around the store like a 5-year-old because that's what I do when I try shoes on. I hop, I skip, I run around. I don't want to just take a leisurely stroll just in case. That doesn't give me a true representation of how they look and how they feel. So yeah, I was confident and happy that the 37 was actually going to fit. That makes me wonder if the Colibris are sized to a different kind of sizing scale, or if they are actually really for narrow feet, and if they were for wide feet, I could actually go down to a 37. I am not the only person who recently bought these from the Bicester Village Fendi boutique. My girl Haruna bought a pair of these as well. I'll have her channel and her video linked down below so you can go and check her out. Now, I would like to show you what these look like with my Zucker print silk trousers, because these are silk or are these the canvas? It doesn't matter, they're the same colour and everything. But we stayed at my mum's, as I said, and the lion packed us up ready to go home the next day, and left the dust bag with my Fendi silk trousers at my mum's. And at the time of filming, I haven't arranged to have them picked up by UPS yet, so I need to get on that. So I can't show you what these look like against my silk trousers, but they looked pretty fab. If I get my trousers back before this video goes up, I will put in a mod shot. I will insert a mod shot of that combination there. What do you think of these? They're different, aren't they? What do you think of them? Let me know in the comment section down below what you think of my new sneakers. Are you a fan? Oh wait, hold on, I haven't told you how much I paid for them. 355 Great British pounds. They were half price. Let me know what you think of them in the comment section down below. And until I see you for the next video, yes you, boop, stay safe, please. Be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, stay fan-dabby-dozy, and bye-bye.